Hey guys, welcome back to today's episode of Jafo Plays. If you've been following along with all of our playthrough for Season 2, we just finished the exploration mission. We successfully found a very small, crappy mine that the old man paid us for. It was pretty cool. So as we're leaving, we had our...
to death or drown.
Yeah, we didn't burn, we didn't drown, let the old man have his problems with. We'll go just loot that corpse when we're done. That's because that's where that kind of guy.
I'll make us explode again.
That's cool, we can do that.
But I do have a 3-string.
So then the next thing we do is we choose if we're going to go to a small, medium, or large town. We discussed off camera, of course. We're going to go to a large town. So what that does is that means everybody's going to add a travel hazard to the bin. And then everybody roll a D6 on a 1, 2, or 3. You add an additional travel hazard.
You have to roll a D3 automatically.
I add, well, no, that we'll get to him in a minute because he does extra. So you do not, so you're just going to get 1 die roll. You adding? You're adding 1. I'm adding 1.
Nope.
You're not. What about you, Steve? You're adding 1. And now because Steve is a danger magnet, roll a D3 and add that many more. Adding 2 more. So
far total.
we have a lot. So we'll start, since you have a lot, we'll start whittling yours down to punish us. So why don't you give me a D66 die roll. Pick 1 red, 1 white. Pick 1 to be your 10s, 1 to be your 1s.
Red is 10s.
Red is 10s. We got a 44. So,
I don't think that would have mattered in that particular case.
you pass by a group of mutant rail workers working the cut to build a new rail line into the area. Recognizing you as heroes in the fight against the darkness, they cheer. Each hero may heal 2d6 wounds and or sanity, any mix. Also, each hero may recover 1 grit for each mutation he has. As the mutant rail workers cheer the louder for the champions of mutant kind. That would be me. So I need 3 grit. By the way, we all get 1 grit. I have 2, but I get 1 and 2 more. So we all get 1 grit, by the way, for starting the ride home. I am at max.
I'm already re-healed, so.
Me too.
I was like, don't be giving me a wound.
All right. You know what? You've got a whole bunch to go through, so I'll get you another one. Red is 10s again?
Yep.
All right, 52. And as we continue past the rail line, waylaid by bandits on the road, the heroes fend off as many as they can. The bandits surround each hero individually. There are 5 bandits per hero, and each hero must roll a d6 to see how many bandits they defeat. For each bandit you defeat, gain 10 XP. For each of your 5 bandits you do not defeat, lose 25 bucks, 1 darkstone, or 1 gear or artifact of your choice. So we'll start. You caused it. You kill bandits first.
I killed 1.
So you get 10 XP,
Okay.
and you lose for everyone you didn't kill. And again, you have grit. That was a die roll. You may re-roll it.
I don't care.
You should have 2 grit on you.
He had none.
Oh, you have no mutations. That's why. So you lose $25, 1 darkstone, or 1 gear artifact you're choosing for each bandit remaining.
So I'll lose 100 bucks.
You do. Go around to Ben. You also gain 10 XP. Oh, hold on. He's gritting that. You gain 20 XP. And if you're going straight into the dollar bills, you lose 75 bucks. The doctor, you gain 40 XP and lose $25 or some of your gear.
Yeah, no, I'm not losing my gear.
All right. Injun Joe, I gain 40 XP and lose 25 bucks. I can do that.
Right?
4,
Like, I'm fine with that.
5, 680. And for you, Miss Showgirl, she murders them all. As she hits all 5 of them in her roundhouse kicks, gain 50 XP.
Oh, I was just thinking she just goes and
So that drops your 2.
does like a
Let's get
twirl
rid of your
and
1.
touches the thumb with-
41. The earth shakes and the thunderous onslaught is deafening as a massive herd of buffalo stampede across the trail around you. Each hero will make a strength 4+ test to keep control of their mount. If passed, we all have horses locked out there. They're just basic. They have no abilities. We don't walk to and from town because I think they make this seem like we're going several days travel. Says where was I? There we go. If passed, gain 15 XP as you stare down the unruly horde. Horde, whatever. If failed, your horse panics at the chaos and throws you. Roll once on the injury chart using 3d6 and discarding the lowest single die roll. So, we'll start with the guy who caused it. Make a strength 4+ test. Passed. Gain 15 experience. The doctor.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Passed. The engine. Chief Wampum. I've got so much grit. Let's see if I can try and save this. I don't want to take an injury. Passed.
One die comes out.
All right, showgirl, what do you got?
She passes.
She passes. And the drifter. You passed. Everybody passed. You gained 15 XP. On to you. Hold on. Pausing for answering phone calls. All right, and then we're back after that on a minor inconvenience. Roll for yours. 31. Uh-oh. March of the Lost Army. You hear a thunderous roar from up ahead and pull off to the side of the trail to take cover. Moments later, a massive army of dead comes into view. Marching in formation, with tattered flags flying and a battery of hell cannons in tow, 1,000-strong Lost Army passes by with hate in their soulless black eye sockets. Each hero must make a Luck 5+ test. If passed, gain experience. If failed, we'll continue.
Jesus.
Worry about it then.
I pass.
You passed?
Yeah.
Nope.
You didn't?
I rolled a 4 on both of them.
How much?
You need a 5+ on your luck. You're good? I'm 5+, I'm good. If you win, you get 20 XP. Nice. So let me gain that real quick. 715.
How many XP is it? 20?
20. If failed, the Lost Army is alerted to your presence, and the hero must make a run for it, riding as fast as possible to get away. In your haste to escape, you lose one item of your choice, pulled away by the clawing hands of the spectral cavalry sent to give chase. She loses her axe.
Oh, you didn't pass?
Nope. Didn't want to use your grit.
I used one already.
You can use as many as you want.
Yeah. No, I thought you could only reroll something once.
I'll double check. Let us know if we're wrong. Grit. We might have gotten that once before. I know a lot of games are. Grit can be very useful for re-rolling when you need to, but it's important to remember that no single die can ever be re-rolled more than once.
It's like I rolled a 4 both times.
Okay, well, she loses her axe. Not a super bad problem.
The new axe that I just got.
Yeah, it was a pretty beefy thing. Once per turn, you may add 2 damage to one of your combat. God damn, that's pretty good.
Either that.
I would keep those. Those are
I'm
pretty
like-
good.
It's the
And
only-
then these will go away. Oh, these will refresh, so these tokens will go away, and you'll start anew. Because it's once per adventure, and each adventure is every time we go into the dungeon. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
That was your first one. So everybody who did pass the luck test gains 20 XP. So red will be my first one. 63.
That's the last one. For treasure apples. That's fine.
No, it's not.
Oh.
He has 4. He only did 2. She hasn't done any. You were the only one that only had a 1. She had 2. I have 2. So it's a nice thought, but no. We meet a traveling salesman on the road who excitedly opens up the sides of his cart and shows you his wares. He spins a good yarn about the medicinal quality of his tonics. Each hero must make a cunning 5+ test. If passed, good. If not, continue as follows. Oh shit.
I pass.
I have a cunning of 1.
I'm good.
You traded all your land for beads.
Yeah.
Oh, God, just saying.
Wow!
It
Oh
actually,
my god!
it actually happened.
Can I just give you one of my 5s or 6s?
How much did you?
I don't know.
5.
5+.
I guess I want to spend my grit. I care.
It's like...
I'm going to spend one of my grit to try and re-roll that too.
Damn.
Like,
8 dice.
Ha!
8 dice and I can't get a 5?
Okay.
I got a 5 and 2 6s.
Each hero that passes, you're good, you don't lose anything. If you failed, you eagerly buy some of the elixirs, only to discover that they're a little more than flavored water and pungent herbs as the dust cloud from the salesman's cart disappears in the distance. Lose d6 times 25 and roll a d6. So first lose d6 times 25, so lose $50, then roll a d6. What it was on a 6. One of the tonics was actually real, so you could have gained a tonic out of it. So that's my 1. You haven't donated your 1 yet. Did you roll a 1 or did you?
I passed.
Okay. Well, no. On your travel had extras. Did you add additional 1?
No.
No. So we'll add your extra 1. So roll me a red and a white. Red will be 10s unless you state otherwise before you throw them.
Yeah, 85.
This is literally completely random for what's good and bad, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright. Let's decide fates, shall we?
34.
So 34. 34. Pillars of black smoke rise in the distance. As you approach, you discover a farmstead in ruins and a blaze. Screams call out from the fiery inferno. Each hero must decide to turn away or brave the burning building to look for survivors. If you enter the building, you will make a Strength 5 plus test to move through the flaming debris. So we'll start with you who rolled the hazard. Do you go for it or you run away from the flames?
What's the negative effect of running away?
You don't know yet.
Well, it's going to start with the first sense is if you fail, you are singed by... Oh, for running away?
Yeah.
Nothing. That looks like.
Except you're a coward.
Pretty much.
You're a yellow-bellied coward.
And on a 2+ in the fire, you gain lots of good stuff. That's what I'll go for.
Okay.
So, are you going into the fire or are you running away?
I will give it a shot. What do I need?
It's a Strength 5 plus test.
1 die. 5+.
Yep.
It's up to you.
I
would
have a grit, so...
Role-playing it wise, if we treated us as a Dungeons and Dragons party, I would look at her as she is not a strength. One of us is strength.
Hi.
I got 2. It's not a lot.
I have
but
3.
There you go.
Because of my gloves.
Yeah!
You are not failed. You did not fail. So if you pass, gain 25 experience, and then roll a d6 to tell me what you actually found in the fire.
Just stealing people's stuff.
I think it's more thanks for,
You pull the
not
burning
letting us
people out.
die. 5.
You find a survivor and pull them from the burning building. Roll another d6
Another 5.
and gain 40 experience for it.
That's not
Blondie, what do you do?
I'm going in.
Brave the fire. 5+.
Nope.
Any more grit to try it?
Nope.
You are singed by the fire, must flee from the building, coughing from the thick smoke. Take d6 wounds, ignoring defense. That carry over into the next adventure.
6.
You?
I wouldn't.
In he goes. Give me a d6 roll.
4.
Give me one more d6 roll.
1.
You find a survivor in the building. Apparently they were really not burned that much, so in total you gain 10 XP from that and 25 from actually getting through the fire.
If there's a doctor, I could actually heal this in town, right?
Yes. The only reason why it says continues into the next adventure is because you still have 2, she and I each have 1.
Right.
We could still blow up the town on the way there.
Right.
So,
Whatever, I can heal you.
you going in?
I
The
got,
doctor with 3 strength.
like, I got 3 strength. I'm doing
That's
this.
because of the club. Bam!
Gonna grit that because you're a 2, 2, 3, ain't 5+. 2, 2, 3 ain't a 5+.
Nope.
So roll a d6 and take that many wounds. Take 6 wounds as well. Apparently the fire sucks around here,
I
guys.
was like, don't go in that window. And she's like, don't go in that window? Okay.
Chief gonna get some with a D6. What do I get? Roll, please not a 1. Thank God
2.
it's not a 1. Because the 1 is roll once on the injury chart, because it was a trick. But a 2, I do find a survivor. And he's also worth only 10 XP, so I do get a total of 35 XP.
Found the house cat.
Pretty much.
I found your cat.
750. The one we did miss is if you had rolled a 6 on the search chart, you find a small child, carry them through the flaming rubble to safely, gaining D6 times 25 XP, as well as 1 health and 1 sanity.
You consume the child, it's part of your health and sanity.
We'll go to you.
now.
You've got another travel hazard that needs to be purchased.
Another 2.
10 size red. 63.
Hey, look, we're doing this again.
Everybody gets to make that lovely cunning test because we caught the snake oil salesman again. I think he burned down this house, guys.
This is 5+.
Cunning 5+.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
the
good.
saloon girl you're looking for.
I passed. You passed.
I'm good.
Everybody who's passed is fine. If you failed, roll a d6
Man, he sure does.
times 25.
4.
$100.
Your butt.
And now roll another d6.
Man, you sure have problems with the guy.
That was good Kool-Aid you sold me last time.
He's very charming.
It's all still Kool-Aid for you.
Very charming.
We'll go with you. You've got another travel hazard that needs to be purchased. 26.
I rolled 12 dice for that. Didn't get a
Void-
single 5.
Oh, jeez.
A void storm has swept through the area, devastating the region, carrying away buildings and mutating the livestock and people. It's not a pretty sight.
Oh, boy.
When you arrive in town, 2 random buildings have been destroyed by the void storm and cannot be visited during the town stay. Also, every hero gains 1 corruption point, ignoring willpower, for passing through the residual energies of the storm.
Oh,
Well,
Does that put you at mutation?
how many is it?
5. Every 5
Yep.
gets you a new body part.
Yep, me too.
Getting
Me too.
close. It's just 1.
Just 1 corruption
Okay,
point.
good.
I could start over from 0 for every.
Yes, every 5 you remove 5 to gain yourself a new body part. Do you gain a new body part?
Yep.
You do.
Temporarily.
Let me find the body part chart.
I can get rid of it.
I can get rid of
I have field surgery. You.
We'll start with you. Give me a mutation roll of D66.
red is 10.
54. Fused with item. Your skin and muscles have grown out and extended around one of your items, making it part of you. Choose one item you are carrying that is one-handed or two-handed. From now on, that item must be assigned every turn.
I thought all items were always assigned.
No, because you can move your gear every turn that you need.
Look at my trusty pistol, I guess.
If you grabbed a new body part, please give me a D66. A 42. One of your eyes has grown over with gnarled flesh. All of your critical hits do 1 less damage than normal, as you have eyes grown over. Did you gain a new body part?
No, I'm really close though.
Okay.
Do I have to do anything for
If you had a 1, you would have gotten
Tuesday,
horns.
garbage day.
Thursday?
I do, yes.
Okay.
And you do not.
I was just trying. I
That was you, Void
thought there was
Storm.
something else that we had to do.
That means I still have 1 travel hazard to purchase before we let Blondie have the last
We
one.
have 2 buildings that are going to be destroyed.
Yep. I've got a 12. The sun burns hot and the desert here is filled with the bleached bones of those that have perished here. Each hero, we'll start with me, will make an agility test. 5+ to avoid getting caught up in the shifting sands.
Always 5.
I got it. I gain 10 XP. Azzy, an agility test, please. Your agility is 4, isn't it? I believe it's 4.
Yep.
It's at least 4. 5 plus.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a weather
Gain 10
condition?
XP. What?
Is it a weather condition?
It doesn't list it as that.
Because if there's ever a weather effect, I ignore it.
I would say that
That void storm probably would have. What do you mean?
My poncho, ignore weather
Oh,
effects.
no. That is like when you go to the Targa Plateau, there's a
Oh.
constant weather effect of cold as piss. Which really isn't that cold. I don't know how that
Yeah,
saying
fine.
came to be. You got a 5. You succeed. Gain 10 XP. Anybody who's passed so far gains 10 XP. You pass. Gain 10 XP. Did you gain your 10 XP?
I did not, but I should.
Failing. If you fail, your side bag is torn on a jagged rib cage as you struggle to get free of the sand's grip. Until you get it repaired by paying $500 at the blacksmith in town, your side bag capacity is reduced by 2. Since you're not using it because you have that right now, that's just you can only have a 3 in there. That was my last purchase. You still have one more to buy us. 64. It's not the snake oil salesman. No, that was 63.
Okay.
It's his cousin.
You come across a search party scouring the land for a lost child taken in the night by a dark creature. They seem beaten down and weary as they tell you that this is the 5th child to have been taken and none have returned. Each hero must decide to press on to their destination or to stop and help in the search for the missing child. Any hero that stops will make a Spirit 6+ test.
No.
I will.
That is something I am actually good at, so I definitely will help.
I got a 3. I'll help.
2.
I will.
I will go as far as letting us know that this is actually one of their group skill challenges. We have to get a total of 3 successes amongst the group.
I think we'll be fine.
+1 spirit because of the rocket I have. But it's some person's picture in it.
So 6 we have to roll?
Is that your wife? No, it came with the locket.
So any hero that decides to help makes a 6+ test.
Okay.
So we'll start with the guy who bought the punishment. Every 6 counts as 1, so mark it as 1. There we go. We got 1. No. Are you helping?
I'm gonna grit it.
Nope, always gritting it.
Can you choose how many dice you reroll?
Yes.
How many is it? Or what is the success?
You need a 6+.
Okay.
Actually, one more. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you want to help. Even if you add nothing, even if you roll 1 die and do nothing, I looked at it. You want to help.
That's what
Right, but you rolling dice helps.
Dang. You need 2, man.
I got 1 grit and 4 dice. I make sure I got all the dice that I need. I've got so much crap here. Nothing for extra that.
Yeah,
I
I
just
was
got plus
checking.
lore. Yep, that's all I got is plus lore. So I got 8 dice to try and get 2 successes. That ain't it.
Dang. You rolled a lot of dice.
And that ain't it.
Shit. That sucks.
And all of this is all about if. Oh wait. Oh shit. Nope. There's the downside. There's the downside, kids. All right. So had we succeeded, what we just lost was each hero helping gains D6 times 100 as a reward, $100 as a reward, and removes D3 corruption points. Otherwise, the child has been lost for good, and every hero that helped loses 1 sanity permanently.
Wow.
I need the
And
pencil
we all need
that
the
was
pencil.
stolen.
We all need the pencil.
That's not too big of a deal. I mean, it sucks. But it's not too big of a deal for me.
I'm down to 8.
Ouch!
Bummer.
Well, being a werewolf, I started at 12, went down to 9, down
I'm
to
at 11.
All right. We are finally at town. Please give me a 2d6 die roll to determine what kind of town we found. What'd you roll? 10?
Yep.
I found a river town. Let me see if I get the cards here for it. Town ruins, plagues. River town. There we go. So, the town always has to have a street market.
Well, we're short 2.
Well, we fill up the town and then we kill 2 at random.
Yeah. I think we just rolled a D.
D8, I think it is. Yep, D8. It was the 8th spot.
Yep.
So, hold on. Let me find the street market. There's always a street market.
Can it be destroyed? This effect? I don't see why not.
I don't see why it couldn't. A river town always includes the gambling hall as an extra location that is part of the riverboat. So we have a 9th location.
So that can't be destroyed. Because it's not in a D.
Yeah, it would go above a D8.
Let's sink the boat.
Yeah, let's sink the boat. Let's see if we can.
Go ahead, pick one. And put it in spot number 2. It has a frontier outpost. I'll pick another one for us. It's got a saloon.
There you go.
Pick another one, somebody,
As long as it
anybody.
doesn't get blown up.
We've got a sheriff's office.
The doctor, that's what I needed.
Yep.
Unless you can do it for better. You'll make
With
it
the
better.
bandages, she does D6 plus 3.
Cheaper.
D6 plus 3?
Does it ever
Buy her a
fail?
bandage, and she'll
How
do
much
it
is
for
the
you.
bandage?
I don't know. We'd have to look in the doctor's office. You want to draw one?
She already got the one she wanted, so. She wanted
And
to
that's
see
going to be the D. That's going to be the 3 that's going to come up. So we got a blacksmith,
Nice.
and let's flip
Look
that
at
as
her.
our last one in the mutant quarter. All right, so that's what we got there.
What
Roll
did
a
you get?
D8 twice.
7.
Number 7 is dead.
Oh,
Roll. I would say roll again.
3.
What was number 3?
The saloon. So of course the saloon girl is now not
that
unhappy
sucks.
as your face starts
That
twitching.
sucks.
All right, we're gonna pause there. We gotta do some cleanup stuff. I gotta reread all the rules on how all this stuff works again because it's been a while since we've been to town. We'll be right back. So we're going to take a break right there. We're going to get everything all set up. I'll give you guys an example of the giant mess of things that have happened. We'll quickly go through what has happened. One of the things that has happened for being in the river town, as shown here. This is what we
Stuff is more expensive.
river town here. So first things that we need to know about is that everything is $10 more, but everything generates $10 more when it's sold. So it kind of balances out. When we're done, we'll get an additional grit when we head to our next adventure. And if we were to actually randomly choose missions, we can roll twice and choose which mission we would like. Flipping it over, there are some extra options that we have. We have an ability to go work at the docks. You cannot do it 2 days in a row, but for every day that you work there, make a strength 3+ test. For every 3+ you make $25. Every 1 you roll, you take D3 wounds. And then also there's a black market alley, which we've rolled previously off camera, and we've rolled all of the prices for. We did find a pickaxe, a rusty badge, and an executioner pistol. And then each one of those, besides their printed value, have a D6 times 25 variable on top of them. So this one has an additional $75, this one has an additional $100, and this one an additional $50. And because this black market alley is happening inside the river town, there's an additional $10 on top of all of that. So when we come back on our next episode, what's that?
Do my field surgery thingy.
Once per town stay or adventure, use a grit to choose an injury or mutation on another hero and roll a d6. May not be used during a fight. Sure, we'll do that before the end of the
Okay.
day. So
I'm gonna get rid of his new one.
Here,
Minus 1
over-
crit.
you're grown over eye.
Yeah.
All right.
Or at least try to.
Yeah, -1 damage on a crit sucks. On a roll of a 1,
You lose a health.
you lose a permanent health.
I still have my corruption thing.
You do.
I did not get a 5+. I tried.
Yeah, you need a 5+ to cure the wound.
How do I get like just
Straight heal would be go to a doctor's office, have her use a bandage on you.
It's actually same thing about that
It's
on her.
10 for the hotel.
It is 20 for the hotel.
For the
Oh,
doc's
okay.
office, there's no
Just-
healing thing
just-
listed.
So we all need to decide where we're going to stay. You know what? I'm thinking I need to stay out in the wilderness for this round. So,
Yeah.
where's the doc's office one? Is it the first one?
It's right here. Unless it's on the front.
Wow, that's neat. Since I have the law
There's the
thing,
treat
I can go to the
corruption.
marshals.
And just heal injury, but no.
Yeah, the surgery heals injury and mutation, and corruption heals corruption, but I think you don't actually. I think it's like you just literally get a band. I would say spend $50, buy a bandage token, go talk to her, and she'll heal you D6 plus 3.
Well, if you want to get rid of the mutation, you can go here.
He doesn't want to get rid of the mutations. He wants to get rid of the damage that he starts with. Because starting with 6 wounds sucks.
So you want to do that? I'll buy a bandage. And
Yeah.
All right. Well, first things first. Hold on, guys. Got to decide all this other stuff
Wait,
first.
Her bandages refill automatically, right?
Well, hers do, yes. But I mean, she has 2, so she could heal one of you guys and one of you guys. She does get
I
3 at
wanna-
the start of.
I want
but-
to heal myself with one of those.
Right. So we're going to end today's episode here. come back next time and check out what we do in town. Hopefully we'll make this exciting for you guys, and weird shit will happen, and you guys will think this is hilarious as we die a horrible, horrible death. But that is that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.